6.1 Presentation Reflection. In addition to practicing the roles of presenter and creator, you have also practiced being members of a team and an audience, and now you will give feedback related to each role. Instructor feedback on your group presentation will be given to your group in response to the group presentation upload, but the 6.1 group presentation reflection post is where you will receive your individual grade on the presentation. You will be able to share what you have learned from the experience and the content, which will be taken into consideration as part of your grade. The group presentation is a product that has value in and of itself, but the overall process of learning and the effort you put into the experience is also valuable. We recognize that your learning extends beyond the presentation and packet, and we recognize that groups are made of individuals. In order to value both product and the process as part of your performance, your grade on the group presentation will be informed by, but not limited to, the feedback given on your group presentation. Instructor feedback will be provided in Canvas for 6.1 group presentation reflection. The presentation as a product will inform the overall grade equally for all members of the team. Individual reflections and evaluations will allow each member to process the overall experience of working as a team beyond simply the result of the product. Your evaluation and reflection will supplement the presentation performance and product so that the effort you put into the group project can be valued as part of your grade on the group presentation. The product and presentation will account for most of your grade, but your responses to the reflection questions will allow your instructor to see the bigger picture and take your individual efforts into consideration. Your answers will be posted as an assignment instead of a discussion post, so that only your instructor can read your responses. The goal of P1 so far has been to learn about argumentation and to practice constructing and deconstructing arguments, but the experience of collaboration was an added element. Your collaboration involves researching, writing, and presenting as a team. Working as a team is an important skill that can be developed and improved, and most of the teamwork you will encounter will involve some form of written communication. A written product related to the task of the group project is also quite common within higher education and beyond. When you work on a team, your efforts and the quality of work you produce impact your peers. Usually, when you neglect to submit an assignment or submit weak work, only your grade is impacted. Now that you are at USF, you are here by choice and are paying for access to courses, content, and faculty in order to learn. Since you are here because you want to be and not because you have to be, it makes sense to learn and get all that you can from the opportunity. In this assignment, you have the opportunity to see how your decisions as a collaborator impact your teammates. Working in teams will become more common as you move into advanced courses and collaborations within and beyond USF, regardless of the field you enter or the path you pursue. Learning how to facilitate smooth group projects is a skill you can apply in future coursework and your future personal and professional work. While doing good work and submitting it on time is an important aspect of working in a group, interpersonal skills matter too. Think of a team or group you've been part of, and you'll remember the people more than the products. Who you work with and for will impact not only the quality of work you create, but your quality of life. In turn, you will impact the work and lives of people around you. A large part of learning to succeed as part of a team is simply learning to get along with people. While it may seem obvious, sometimes we think we simply do or don't get along with someone, and that nothing can change that. But we're wrong. We can change that, and everyone benefits when we make that choice. One aspect of learning to get along with people when we work together is giving feedback that is fair and clear. For this assignment, you will consider the work of your peers and your role within the team. When you give feedback, try to support it with direct evidence from your experience preparing for the group presentation. Self-evaluation is also an important aspect of teamwork, and important for many areas of your personal and professional success. While the content, delivery, and presentation demonstrated the main results of your individual work and your efforts as a team, the elements of the experience that didn't make it into the product or aren't included in the feedback rubric deserve your and our attention too. So take time to consider your responses to these questions so that you can identify all that you've learned from your work and share that with your instructor as part of the consideration for your grade. What did you learn about deconstructing an argument, and what did you learn about constructing an argument? What did you learn about yourself? What did you learn from watching your peers' presentations? What did you learn about and from working as a team, and what would you do differently in a future group project? What was your individual contribution to the project, packet, and presentation? And where did you take a leadership role? What obstacles did you and your team have to overcome, and how well do you feel you and your team handled them? Were there any members of your team you think deserve special consideration, either positive or negative? Is there any other information you'd like to share about how the project went for you and or your team? For assignment 6.1 group presentation reflection, reflect upon your experiences, respond to the following questions. Upload your responses to Canvas for your instructor to review. Assignment 6.1 is where your individual grade for the group presentation will be assigned. Number 1. What did you learn about deconstructing an argument, and what did you learn about constructing an argument? Number 2. What did you learn about yourself? Number 3. What did you learn from watching your peers' presentations? Number 4. What did you learn about and from working as a team, and what would you do differently in a future group project? Number 5. What was your individual contribution to the project, packet, and presentation, and where did you take a leadership role? Number 6. What obstacles did you and your team have to overcome, and how well do you feel you and your team handled them? Number 7. Were there any members of your group that you think deserve special consideration, either positive or negative? Number 8. Is there any other information you'd like to share about how the project went for you and or your team?